So you want to be a loan officer, but you got bad credit. I get this question all the time. They're like, oh, can I be a loan officer if I got bad credit? And so I was like, I don't know. Let me see something real quick. Well, I got an answer for you. Hey y'all, hey, I am Joy Bailey. I am a loan officer here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm licensed in over a dozen states, and I have been a mortgage loan officer for 10 years now. And part of becoming a loan officer requires that you take a test, you take a class, you take a test, and then you apply for licenses in the individual states. This is if you don't work for a bank. If you work for a bank, then it don't none of this apply. But if you work for an independent mortgage bank, then you have to go through these steps. And so when you apply for your licenses to different states, they're gonna do a background check, credit check, I don't know, they do some other stuff too, but they want to make sure that you're not out here, breaking the law, committing financial crimes. That's the whole purpose of the background check. So if you do like little stuff, little misdemeanors here or there, like drinking and driving, they not concerning themselves with that, okay? They don't care. What they're looking for is theft, anything dealing with money. Are you stealing stuff? Y'all know what a financial crime is. Like, did you try and run up a bag on the Chase Bank glitch? That's what they're looking for as far as your background check is concerned. Well, the other part of what they're looking for is they do a credit check, and every state is a little bit different in terms of what it is that they're looking for. So if you have questionable credit, here's the deal. So I don't believe, and I could be wrong because like I said, I'm only licensed in like a dozen states or so, but I don't believe that there's necessarily a quote unquote minimum credit score requirement. Based on wherever it is that you live, I would recommend contacting whoever is in charge of your licensing for your state, because even though you submit everything through the NMLS, they're not licensing you. The NMLS acts as like a hub to go through to disseminate all of the information that's needed, and it's one central place for you to upload information, or for everybody to be able to go to get information about you and things like that. So you need to contact your state directly to see what their requirements are, and they'll tell you. They'll talk to you. They're regular people. They're not the boogeyman. Okay, they are normal everyday people, and they probably got bad credit too. Quiet as it's kept. Okay, I'm just telling you. So last year in 2023, I have a video where I talk about like I hit rock bottom and things were just not going my way. The checks was not clearing. The commission was not coming in. The sales were not selling. The loans were not loaning. Like, it was a hot mess express. And so I had big girl bills, and I was making little kid money. And so consequently, things got behind, collections, you name it, things happened. And so I called the state that I live in, which is North Carolina, and I explicitly said, hey, look, I can't possibly be the only one in this situation. Like, I refuse to believe it. Like, I just had to think logically through the situation and like cast my little emotions aside and say, okay, realistically, there's more than just me going through this situation. It has to be. So because I know that, let me have a conversation with the people. And they told me what they were looking for when they pulled a credit report, because even after you get licensed, you have to reapply every year for your licensure. In some states, I've learned they don't do a credit check, but some do. So like I said, check with your individual state to see what they're looking for. I don't know if every state has a minimum FICO. I think I said already, minimum FICO score or not, but find out what you need to find out. But once I picked up the phone and I had the conversation, I said, okay, I'm good. I'll be fine. I know what they're looking for. Is it to that point where it's going to be a no? Probably not. Because all they're gonna do is say, well, let's have a conversation. And so what I have learned in my relicensing, I'm having to renew my licensing, my license renewal, that's what I'm trying to say, is usually they're looking for like letters of explanation. Some states, and they're all very, let me be clear, every state is different. So one state might say, I'm making this up, this ain't my situation, you got $10,000 of collections, send me a letter of explanation and show me a payment plan or something like that. I don't know. Another state might not say nothing at all about that at all. They might be focused on, did you have a bankruptcy? There might be another state that says you can't have no bankruptcies and get licensed. I don't know. Again, check with your individual state. That's why I'm saying that. But the takeaways should be, check with your individual state, because they are human beings just like you're a human being. And what they're looking for, in my opinion, is, okay, this is just a blip. This was a hiccup. This was a life event. You're entitled to have life events. Nobody's going to be 700 credit score perfect they whole life. Well, I mean, some might, but that's not most people. And so because that isn't like most people, they just want to see, okay, well, what can you do to fix it? And if they have some sort of requirement that you can't meet, explain why you can't meet it. That's all they're looking for, some sort of documentation so that they can make an assessment. Okay, well, in June, you said you couldn't make a payment arrangement. Let's see, in December, is it okay? Like, are you able to make a payment arrangement? Did you make a payment arrangement? Are you trying to behave in a financially responsible way and not run away from your debts and things? That's all. So that was my takeaway from my experience, just so y'all know, because, you know, I be trying to be transparent about things. So if you would like to be a loan officer, I would not let bad credit hold you back. I would just take all of the steps and pick up the phone, have a conversation, and fulfill whatever it is that they say that they're going to need in order to help you move forward. So I hope this was helpful, y'all. I do offer little loan officer lifeline consultations. The link is down below if that's something that you would like to take advantage of, so I can help you kind of formulate a plan and help you guide your intro into this wonderful career of being a loan officer. I will see y'all later. Make sure you subscribe. I will see y'all later.